Yeah, what up YouTube? It is your boy D-Nolly, aka Don Squally, back at y'all with another Forza Horizon 3 build video, man. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everybody had a good week, good weekend, whenever it is that you guys are watching this video. In this one, as usual, we have another request video. Now, I have just been getting swamped with requests, so please forgive me if I haven't gotten to your request, man. You know, we're doing one request per video. There's just not enough time in the day to do every single request that we've been getting lately. The channel's been blowing up thanks to you guys. So I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. But for today's build, BMO on YouTube wants to see a stanced Hyundai Genesis build. Now, the reason I chose this one today is because we have yet to do a Hyundai build on Horizon 3, and I think it would be a great addition to the garage. Now, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. You know, if you guys don't know how we do it yet, we do builds on the daily as of right now. You know, we're just trying to grind these builds out just because I've been getting so many requests. I had to step it up, man. A build a day, you guys ask and you will receive. So, you know, we're just going to get right into it, obviously, by buying the car right off of the bat. Now, I chose white just because I am a fan of the white Hyundais, but I may choose to make a few changes as this build goes on. We'll see what happens, man. But for the time being, let's jump into the upgrade section of the game. Obviously, we're going to start all the way to the right just to check out some of our options for these conversions. Now, we got a GTR motor, or we can put a 6.2 liter V8. I want to say out of a Corvette or something crazy like that, man. Drivetrain, we are going to leave the way that it is, but I think this thing could use a turbo. Now, this is the naturally aspirated 3.8 liter model. Now, there is a 2 liter turbo model, but to be honest, the 3.8 has a little more horsepower out of the gate. I know the turbo may be a little bit better to mod, but hey, man, this is a video game and we have the option to put a turbo into this. So that's what we're going to do. Now, we are going for a stance build, so we are not going to need none of this crazy aero going on here. Now, I would have liked to see a few more options for front bumpers, but, you know, beggars cannot be choosers. Now, we are going to put a race tire compound on here just so we can, you know, whip this thing if we need be, and we're also going to big up the wheel sizes here. Now, as far as the wheels go, this is really what's going to make this build a slammed and stance build. Now, we don't want anything that's hella flush. Now, we don't want anything that is hella flush on here. What I would like to see is something with a nice aggressive lip. I mean, you guys know how slammed and stance builds go, man. We got to lower this thing. We got to have a nice offset on these wheels. And we got to have a little bit of poke, man. Unfortunately, we cannot take care of the poke in this game. You know, Forza just hasn't gotten to that level with the engineering just yet. I understand, man. I ain't hating. But we are going to have to put a deep dish set of wheels on here. Now, these Weld Racings, very dope, but more of a drag racing car. I was actually at the track not long ago, and I seen a car with these Weld Racings on it, man, and very aggressive. But for today's build, oh man, the roadie forms look alright, but I'm not really a fan of that 3-spoke wheel. Let's see if we can find something a little bit more appropriate on here. Now, the black, anything with a black wheel is obviously going to look super sick, but I wouldn't mind finding something a little bit different. Now, these forged 3-piece formula, I mean, I want to say yes, but I'm not feeling it, man. I'm really not feeling it. I mean, they're 3-piece wheels. We should be on board, right? Another set of 3-piece wheels. Now, these look very similar to the wheels that the Dave guy from Locals is running on his, I want to say the Sylvia now. Had them on the GTR way back when, before he sold it, man. If you guys haven't seen his channel, definitely check that out. Not like they need any promo from me. Channel's doing great, but I just figured I'd throw that out there just for conversation purposes. Just for some conversation. Now I'm really digging, actually this set of wheels I'm kind of feeling, even though there's not really an aggressive set of, or offset I should say. Now that's a nice lip right there. I'm thinking this is probably going to be our set here. I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on it, but we got a nice lip here, a nice deep dish. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be our selection here. Now we are going to up these to a 20-inch wheel. Now in real life, probably the biggest that I'd go would be a 19 with this car. But I mean, let's be honest, that's a big wheel well. And the 19s just make it look a little bit smaller. So off the hop, we are going to do a clutch transmission kit in here. Also put in a differential, because I kind of want to drift this thing. As much as it's going to be a stance build, kind of want to drift it. Now we did do a Genesis way back when we were playing Forza 6. And that was a drift build, so this one is going to be a stance build. Now right off the bat, just by lowering it, not nearly as low as I would like it to be, but we're going to see if we can fix that. Sport weight reduction, just because I have a feeling these Hyundais are a little bit heavy. Now this is a KDM, Korean domestic market vehicle. Now, to be honest, I just can't put my faith in a Hyundai or a Kia at the moment, but I will give it to my man, Mr. Jason Lyrics on YouTube. Check him out. He has a pretty dope Kia, man, and we were at the track, and it was keeping up with my G35, in some cases beating it when I was having trouble with traction. So really, I can't take anything away from Hyundai, man. They are definitely doing big things. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Hyundai and Kia share a lot of the same motors, platforms, kind of like Nissan and Infiniti, dare I say, Lincoln and Ford. I am thinking we are pretty much done with the upgrades. Now, obviously, next up, we are going to have to put the final touches on this thing. Now, as much as I'm a fan of the all-white look with the deep dish and stuff, we have to add some black accents. Now, one of my favorite things about white cars is the fact that you can add the black accents. Now, I owned a gray car, which it was a Chevy Impala, and to be honest, it wouldn't have really looked good doing all of these, shall we say, import enhancements with the paint and the vinyls and stuff like that. And aside from that gray car, all my other cars were black, so really I never had the opportunity to overlay certain vinyls and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with the way that this turned out. Now, before we get to the test drive, there are a few final touches that I would like to do. So on the front here, basically what I'm going to do is kind of, I guess you could call it like a GTR vinyl. I'm going to show you what I mean in a second. Basically just doing the whole front clip here. I really like the way that that looks. As you can see, makes it look like there's a big grill there. So we're going to do that on the front. And as far as the top goes, you guys know that I'm a big fan of doing the black roof vinyl overlay. So we're just going to take care of that real quick. I like how the shark fins stay in white there. Very dope. Now it looks like we're going to have to take care of those little edges right there. Not a problem. This one shouldn't take too long, so I'm not even going to bother fast forwarding. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this one, as always, don't forget to smash that like button, man. It helps more than you guys know. And you know, if you guys want to refer a friend, we got that refer a friend program going still. You refer a friend, and you know, I'll give you a shout out, man. You guys let me know down in the comments if you guys have referred a friend. Just say I referred so and so, and yeah, man, you can get a shout out in one of the videos. That's a new thing that we're gonna try, man. Just for you loyal subscribers out there that are bringing in that business, you know, I gotta show recognition to the fam. So with that being said, we are finished up with our vinyl wrap. Now it's about time to take this beast out onto the road and see what she is made of, man. Now, I'm liking the Hyundais. I have to say, these things
Hey,
are awesome
I've heard
cars.
a lot of good things about this driver.
They've
I think
really
you should try and
come
get them
a
to sign
long
up to
way
your lineup.
as far as, you know, just the quality of their vehicles and the way that they look, the overall performance of them. We're going to head down into the little city down here, Byron Bay, just to do a little bit of drifting. But I have to say, man, Kia, Hyundai, all of those, you know, I can't say all of those. Those are pretty much predominantly, I want to say, the two Korean manufacturers that are over here in Canada and I want to say the U.S. Man, they've really come a long way. Now, my boy, I don't know if I mentioned this already in the video. He owns a Kia, say Optima, and man, the interior, oh my goodness. Holy cow, you see that red line? Woo! Banking off the red line. Yeah, my boy, Mr. Jason Lyrics owns a Kia Optima, and it's hooked up, man. He's got it all lowered on like nice Advan wheels. Check out his YouTube channel. Just type in Mr. Jason Lyrics on YouTube. And yeah, man, it's pretty impressive. We had it at the track the other day, and it was giving my G35 a run for its money. Very close races, and even in some cases, I mean, it was actually beating my G35 when I was having crappy launches. I mean, just really great cars. I mean, this thing, no exception. This just wants to spin in fourth gear. Oh. Getting loose and sideways. You know, we got those controller batteries. Oh my God, these things just killing me right now. Woo! But I mean, just listen to that motor now. To all you guys out there who own the 3.8 liter, I believe it's the Spec R or something like that. If you guys, you know, ever want to consider throwing a twin turbo on one of those 3.8 Genesis coupes, this is the outcome, man. Now, rarely do I get guys watching videos who actually own the cars, but it does happen occasionally. And man, I don't really know what that platform can handle as far as horsepower goes, but if you can slap a set of twin turbos on there and get this kind of sound and this kind of performance, and I know it's a video game, but I mean, there's got to be some sort of relation to the real world, you know what I mean? Now, going off-road, death count number 1 for the Jenny, for sure. Now, with the G35s, they are rated like 260, 270, DE models. You know, you can squeeze 300, 350 out of them with stock internals. Now, I'm not sure what the case is for these Genesis coupes. Now, I know they come over 300, the 3.8s anyways, over 300 horsepower from the factory, so I don't know, man. Are those internals built to withstand big twin turbos feeding in that air? I don't know, man. You guys let me know down in the comments section. But I'm thinking we are going to have to find a nice little background to put an end to this video, because I feel like I've just been blabbering on about this car and yipping and yammering on about it. And to be honest, I really enjoy this build. Like, this is, I mean, not so much stance as I feel it's going to be more of a drift build in the long run, just because of the way that it handles. Just screams, man, absolutely screams. And you know, I'm a big fan, man, I'm not gonna lie. So we're probably gonna put an end to this video. So as always, if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to click subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And yeah, man, that's about it for this one. So as always, I am your boy Denali, aka Don to the Squally, and we're gonna catch y'all mofos at the next one, man. Hit it, wheels! Oh no! Oh, for fuck's sake, every fucking time. Showdown, bitch. Oh no! that had a V8, yeah? Oh. Recovery of a lifetime. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Yeah, just keep on rolling there. Yeah. Don't worry about the racer or anything.